Hey, Mr. Korb, Molly B here. I just wanted to take a minute to congratulate you on an amazing career. All the memories made and laughs along the way, and occasionally we got a little bit of work done and maybe learned something in the process. I was in school for what felt like an eternity and had the chance to be in the rooms of many great educators, some of whom were experts in their field, but I can confidently say that none of them taught me what you taught me. I'm not referring to how to use Excel or how to judge a cow or even how to be a leader or that you can't just dig half a hole. What I mean is that you taught me to believe in myself, which is something that maybe nobody else has. Whenever I came to you with a crazy idea like, I'm really shy, but I want to compete in public speaking, or I don't know anything about horses and I want to do horse judging, or I want to work with tigers, I want my American degree, etc., etc. It was never a matter of, maybe you'd be better at something else, or are you sure that this is the best choice for you? It was, okay, awesome, let's figure out how to get this done, or how can we make you the best version of yourself? So I can't thank you enough, and I know that I can speak for thousands of other students that have had the privilege of being in your classroom. So thank you for what you've done for me and for everyone else. I hope you have an amazing retirement. You deserve the best. Thank you, Mr. Korb.
Crystal Lear, class of 2008. Mr. Korb, where to begin? I started my FFA experience younger than most because of my two older brothers involved in your class. So my FFA experience kind of started back in 1995. If I would go back to as far as I have known you, it would really age Allison and I don't want to do that because I know we are getting old. Your family's always been my second family, from coming out of Sunday school to asking you and Lynn if Allison and I could have a play date for that day, or asking my parents if Allison could come over and have fun. Your classroom has always been a second home for not only me, but a lot of students. Congratulations. This retirement has been very well deserved, especially with the amount of years that you've put into the Ross FFA, Butler Tech. I would love to say that you'll slow down, but I know that you're going to just get busier, and I can't wait to see you do what you want to do. Your famous saying, looks good from my house. Congratulations. Love ya.
Hey, Mr. Korb, Natalie Fritz here, and happy retirement. I am a little offended that after 4 years with me, you just now decide to retire, but I guess I can't blame you because you've been dealing with kids like Delaney and I for 30 years. Luckily, you were blessed enough to end your career with us because I know we made Count Down the Days a lot more exciting. You really have brought me out of my shell and helped me become a leader in every aspect of my life. When I first came into FFA, I didn't really care much about getting involved, but you showed me not only the importance of FFA, but my purpose within the chapter. Becoming an officer is something I will never forget, and I am honored to be a part of your last officer team. Anyway, I wish you the best in your retirement. You absolutely deserve it. Thank you, Mr. Korb. I love you so much.
Thank a high school teacher for believing in a dreamer and steering me Hey, Mr. Korb, Miss Bailey here, as you used to call me. I just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. This is well deserved, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the time and effort, sweat and blood and tears that you put into Ross High School and all of the mini classes that you taught ag for. Thank you for teaching me good responsibility, work ethic, and most importantly, coming out of my shell more, because we both know that I was very shy, and I still can be shy, but you really taught me some tricks on how to come out of my shell more, so I truly appreciate that. As for now, enjoy your retirement. Like I said, it's well deserved, and don't forget about your second favorite class of 2015. Thanks for everything, Mr. Korb.
I was given this Most Improved Award at the FFA banquet back in 2008, about 15 years ago during my sophomore year. Since then, I took it to Iraq. I took it to Miami University. I displayed it in my classrooms when I graduated with my educator's license. Right now, it sits on a shelf in between my medals and my degrees. It serves as a reminder that you always believed in me. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. Thanks for everything you did for me in high school. Thanks for everything you've done since I've known you. Thanks for everything that you do for every young woman, man that comes through your classroom. And congrats. Congrats on completing another year, and congrats on retirement. Can't wait to talk to you soon, see what you're going to do next. Thanks, Mr. Korb.
Hey, Mr. Korb, you'll always be Mr. Korb to me. It doesn't matter how old we become, but I cannot thank you enough for the things that you pushed me through in high school and made me become a part of. You've taught me so much leadership skills and life skills that I still have instilled today, and I encourage so many people to push their kids to be an FFA because of the experiences I had with you. And even as an adult, you still check in and you still want to know what's going on. And the other day, I found a recommendation letter from you. So 13 years ago, you wrote that, and I've been reminiscing, and everything that you pushed me through and the skills you taught me, how to be a leader, how to do public speaking, all these things, fundamental things that I still use in my life and career today. And you've shown me that, you can change careers, and it be okay. You need to figure out what you love and love to do. And I know you being an agriculture teacher was what you were meant to do. And I cannot thank you enough. And I hope retirement, you get to rest a little, even though I know you probably won't rest and you'll still be busy. Truly, enjoy it. And thank you again so much. But all right, see you later, dude.
Hey, Mr. Korb, I want to congratulate you on your retirement and thank you for not only teaching us the importance of agriculture, but also teaching us the importance of hard work and perseverance. I will never forget in your class when you had extra credit and one of the questions was, how many kids does Mr. Korb have? And I told everyone that it was 3. It was actually 4. I knew that. My bad, Elizabeth. Anyway, thank you for everything that you've done for me in my in my lifetime, and go blue.
Hi, Mr. Korb, and happy retirement. I hope that you're having one of your best days ever, and I want to mostly say thank you for giving me so many of mine. I don't think that I'd be the adult that I am today, with the maturity, confidence that I have without your influence on me as a 14 to 18-year-old. Thank you for giving me so many good experiences, so many good life lessons, and most of all, Warner's peanut butter pie. But truly, just thank you so much for spending all the time that you do with every one of your students. You're truly the best of the best. So congratulations on your retirement. I hope it's the start of the best time of your life. You deserve it. I miss you and I love you. I hope you're having such a good time tonight. And thank you again for everything you've ever did for me. Love you. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Korb, for all the opportunities and experiences you gave me during FFA. You really pushed me to my limits, and I succeeded. And you have pushed me to do what I want to do, and to stay on task, and to always finish what you start. And during college, I have taken a lot of the advice that you have given me and applied it to what I am doing now. And I am much more involved in college than I was my freshman year. And I do give a thanks to Mr. Korb for that.
Hi, Mr. Korb, and anyone who else may be watching this video. My name is Whitney Snellgrove, and I am the former Miss Whitney Ellinghausen. I graduated in the class of 2011, and during my 4 years in the Ross FFA Butler Tech program, I held the position of president, vice president, and I also served as a member of the parliamentary procedure team, which we did go to state for. And I also served in the dairy cattle judging team, as well as a brief period of the soil judging team. And throughout my 4 years in the program, I really found it amazing how much you, Mr. Korb, spent time not only providing us with education and teaching us hands-on skills, however, just the amount of time that you have spent as a mentor in all of our lives, instilling character within us and really providing us with a role model on how to transition into adulthood throughout those really tough 4 years in high school. So I just want to thank you for all the time and commitment that you've put into not only me as a student, however, hundreds and hundreds of other students throughout the years. And I want you to be aware that your time and effort did not go unnoticed, and a lot of us are still very appreciative for all the time and education you provided us with. Really just want to thank you for everything and say that I can't wait to see where retirement takes you. Thank you for all your service.
Well, Mr. Korb, it is time for you to say your final goodbyes to Ross FFA. It has been a wild ride. 28 years since David's been there, and known you since first grade. It's been quite an honor, I would say. And just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. We've had some great times and some scary times, especially riding home from Kansas City with no lights. That was an exciting night. And also when I sent David or Michael, I can't remember, to DC with one of their shoes and one of his brother's shoes. So quick trip to Walmart and you made it work. So I'm excited to see you in your next journey of your life. And I hope that you have an exciting time and be able to relax and travel and have fun with the grandkids. So congratulations and best of luck. We'll see you around town, I'm sure.
Hi, Mr. Korb. Words will never express the gratitude that I have for you. You have been there for me through thick and thin. I didn't know you prior to joining FFA. But during my time in high school, you helped me find my passions in agronomy, and you helped me believe that I could just pick up and go move to Idaho after high school graduation, and never visited, sold my pickup, and packed my bags and left for school. And then, a few months later, after moving across the country, I get a phone call that my dad passed away, and unexpectedly, and in a desperate need to feel like I needed to connect back home to somebody, I went through my phone and saw your name pop up and called you late that evening, and you answered the phone and stayed on me till my mom called me back. And, at the funeral, in a sea of black, there was a pocket of navy blue and gold with the chapter in their official dress. But moving forward to 9 years later, you show up on my doorstep in Idaho, and with Molly Burwinkle and Whitney Ellinghausen, and we had the best weekend ever out in the mountains. You've been there, like I said, through thick and thin, and you've really stepped in as my father figure. And you're the only person that could fill those shoes after Dad passed away. Fast forward to you even walking me down the aisle, across the bridge there, at my wedding. And for you to do that, you skipped the first 2 school days of this year, of 2022-23 school year. And no one will ever comprehend the amount of gratitude and love that I have for you. And the fact that you have stepped in as a father figure to so many countless students really says a lot. And I don't remember that. I feel like sometimes I'm spoiled with you, but there's countless students that you've done many, many wonderful things with as well, and we all really appreciate you and everything that you've done, and going above and beyond your call of just a teacher. We hope that you have the greatest retirement, Mr. Korb. You deserve it. Thank you.
Amy Zintek here. I subbed for Mr. Korb from about 2006 to 2009. A simple text message I sent, was an ag teacher, came to Cincinnati for my husband's job, and Mr. Korb welcomed me with open arms into the program, and it definitely changed my life for the better. Who would have thought? I was honored to be a part of your program, your CDE teams, and ultimately your family, who also welcomed me with open arms, and I thank God every day for that. All students who have had you, who have been through the program, are lucky to have been around such a faithful, family-first, fun guy. They don't know how lucky they actually were. Maybe they do. I hope you get to relax in retirement. I hope you take trips to Northwest Ohio, up here to the Flatlands, and get to spend time with us up here at some point. And I wish nothing but the best for you and Lynn and the family. By the way, kids, just a side note, if you're ever taking pictures for Mr. Korb, he's not going to drop the camera. He's got the cord. He won't drop the camera. Take care.
Congratulations, Mr. Korb. You did it. 30 years. Let's say that again. 30 years. Oh, man. I was trying to think of some, funny stories or good memories, and a few that I thought I'd share. How can we ever forget my very first public speaking competition and pulling over on the side of the road and you held my hair back so I could throw up before and a few times, we should say, right? And then that went on to districts, and then I went on to state, and that was my first year. That was crazy. I'll never forget my very first National FFA convention. I want to say it was you, me, Jamie, Eric, maybe Nick and Arnie. We were in the van going to Louisville, and you were trying to tell us the length of the lines in the road, and that they were the exact length of Hank's van that we were driving. And at one point, we pull off on the busy highway, and we get out of the van, and we measure the lines while cars are just zooming by. It's a good FFA memory. There's so many to count, but just thank you so much for all that you have done personally for me. Thank you to your family for all that they've sacrificed through the 30 years that you have not only been an ag teacher, but you've been a friend, you've been a mentor, and gosh, I mean, we still talk to this day. So thank you so much again. Congratulations, and let's celebrate.
So I think you're down to the last few days, and I'm sure you're getting excited. I have to think back to the first time I met you at Ross High School when you came up to me in the hallway and said, "So why aren't you in my ag program?" And I really didn't know who you were. But I think about what a pivotal turning point that was in my life, and how I'm glad that you encouraged me to join the program. And then into the program a few months, you said, "I think you should go to National Convention." Again, I had no idea what that was, but I took a week off of school, went to Kansas City, and again, another pivotal turning point and an eye-opener that experience was. And then I had experience after experience like that just really developed me into the person, and the leadership skills and things that I brought along the way are just invaluable to me, and how much I appreciate it. And I've seen you do this time and time again with kids, and we want to say thank you and congratulations on the retirement.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Korb, for those of you that don't know me. And from watching all the videos that was put together on this, I shed some tears. Just the memories that have happened the last 30 years from all of you. Every one of you that he has known, he's been your mentor, your teacher in the classroom, outside of the classroom, all the trips that you went on. Yes, he did spend more time than his students than he was at home, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the memories that you have given him, his life lessons of those of you that were in his office that he would talk about, you know, just talking to you about how to figure out life problems. And I'm glad I got to share him with you all these years. Yes, we have 4 children, but I always say he probably has 1,000 children by now after 30 years of teaching. We've gone to numerous graduation parties throughout the year. We've gone to weddings. He's given a past student away 1,000 miles away. He's danced with the bride, and for the first dance. So of all of you that had a special part in his life, you know who you are. And he will be a better person because of what you did for him. Hopefully we'll see you around the community. Stay in touch with him, and he will always be there if you ever need to call him, or you see him at a special event or something. Please stop by. I don't know what he's going to do with himself, actually. Yes, he will farm, but you know how much he likes to talk. And with not going to school every day, this is going to be hard for him, because he's a social man. So, but anyway, thank you all. And I love all of you, and I'm proud of you, Jeff. You deserve the best, and congratulations. Love you.